Hello and welcome to Taking the Hocus Pocus Out of Hypnosis. My name is Michael Alvarez and I'm with Deeper States Mind and Wellness. If you're following me on YouTube, I ask that you please subscribe down below just to follow us so you can get our latest vlogs and also stay in touch with what it is where we're talking about what's happening with Deeper States Mind and Wellness. Today I want to talk to you about goals. Ready, Set, Goal is going to be the title of this. A lot of times we set goals. We all have goals, but a lot of times what I found with goals, it's so important for you to go in and write them down. There's some magical power about writing things down. I do a class every year called the Visionary Journey class. It's like Visionary Journey 2018, Visionary Journey 2019. What I found is that my clients, my guests that come into that class, as they build a foundation of what it is they're looking to achieve, they do it in picture form. Some of you may know what a vision board is, some of you may not. If you don't Google it, it's really cool. And my clients really do get a lot of success out of that. If you're a writer or if you're able to take notes, it's so important to set your goals down on paper. Because if you don't have a pathway. And what I've learned and understood throughout my entire time as being a neurolinguistic programmer and hypnotherapist is that when you have a pathway, you have a vision into the future. And as you actually write down those goals and you start to see yourself manifesting them, creating them, becoming who you are, you'll achieve them much easier, much quicker. Doesn't mean some people have goals. Sometimes they're just lousy goals. So if you're having a goal and your goal is to wake up in the morning and go to work and just pay bills, there's no motivation in that. There's no excitement in that. So your goals need to be going out and paying the bills, but enjoying what you do to pay the bills. So if you can get to the point where you're actually going through and you're enjoying your life and finding yourself, making yourself, allowing yourself to be fulfilled with the things you're doing, you will succeed. You will become in that motion of reality. We understand our reality by what we create it to be. Remember that. We understand our reality by what we create it to be. You live in a bubble, and that's great. The bubble has to be motivating you, stimulating you, and getting you to move forward all the time. If it isn't, you become stagnant. And what happens a lot of times is that people become stagnant in their goals or in their life or in their life path. And eventually they become comfortable there. If you want to succeed, you've got to become uncomfortable. You have to not be comfortable because you will not move into the next level of your life. And I'm not saying, oh, just jump off the cliff and quit your job and leave your hometown and go get a new place to live and try to make it all over again. I'm saying the incremental parts of what you do, if you're happy doing them, live them, enjoy them, achieve them, but always have another level of goal. And I'm not even just talking financial things, because financial things are easy to come by. You can easily make money. You can make $1 million. You can find a way to do that. But if you put all of your energy and all of your life into just doing that, at the end, you're going to have $1 million and be so unfulfilled and so unsatisfied because everything else will be falling through the cracks. Balance in life is so important and so crucial. As you write down your roadmap, put it into a written form. With our visionary board that we do every year, it guides you through the pathway. And we're actually thinking about doing that now on a six-month basis. People are achieving their goals much quicker because now we have a lot more access to so much more information, so much more knowledge of how we can utilize things in our world to help us start lifting ourselves into those next levels. Stimulation is great. Owning things is awesome. I'm not saying not to own things. I'm saying to go out there, get what you want, but remember what your values are. Remember who you are. Keep that into part of who you are and how you're achieving. We create those boundaries that hold us back, but we also create those boundaries emotionally. We create those boundaries physically. I did that for many, many years. I would sit there and be like, oh man, I got to lose some weight. I would lose 5 pounds, I'd gain 5 pounds. I'd lose 10 pounds, I'd gain 5 pounds. It's a consistent 20 pounds today. I have had a consistent 20 pounds, but it's repetition. It's knowing that I set a goal in last year's visionary board to lose. And I put in there, I was going to lose 80 pounds. Huge amount of weight, but I went for the high number, knowing that if I fell in between, somewhere between 10 to 20, I'd be pretty cool with that. And I am. I achieved it, and I'm still working on it. It's a progress. It's not something that happened overnight, but I had to physically see it. For me, the vision board did that. But a diary does the same thing. You know, if you can write things down as you wake up in the morning and see it and fulfill it, see it and fulfill it, see it and fulfill it. Keep those goals in sight as you move towards them. I'm going to take this a little bit further over on YouTube. So if you want to follow me over there, this will be posted hopefully in the next couple days. I'm fairly new at working things into YouTube and also working them here. If you're watching this on YouTube and you want to join our Visionary Journey Board tribe, which is a group of people, it's open now. At some point it's going to close as we start building that group. I will leave the address for Facebook for the Visionary tribe down below. If you're following me on Taking the Hocus Pocus Out of Hypnosis, the podcast, you can follow me below. Or if you're on YouTube and you want to go to Taking the Hocus Pocus Out of Hypnosis, which is the works of being put together now, that link will be there as well as we keep moving this forward. But I just hope I've given you a little bit of advice and kind of some understanding of how important it is for you to write down your goals. If you want to achieve the next level, always go for the next level. Mentally, emotionally, physically, everything you achieve, put the next level a little bit higher, because it gives you something to strive for. By seeing it in writing, you can hit yourself into a reset and be like, ready, set, goal. Ready, set, goal moves you into that next level. Once you achieve it, raise it just a little bit more. At the end of your life, you don't want to look back and be like, wow, I accomplished so many things. But it's all tangible. It's all financial. I want to create a whole mind, body, wellness, a whole spiritual side, emotional side, physical side. And yes, you can have the financial side. You can have things. It's okay to have things. But keep that balance going. And if there's anything that we can do for you, any questions I can answer, please email me, call our office. I'm going to start doing a free webinar every month where people can just log in and we can have an open conversation. That'll come to you as well. We'll get emails out to that. If you're interested, email me at info@deeperstate.com and we'll get you onto our education side. Thank you so much for listening. And to my tribe, thank you for being there, you guys. And go out, make it a great day. Enjoy yourselves and don't just survive, thrive.